Live, Larin gives Canada an early lead against USMNT in the World Cup qualifier. The US men's national team and Canada are both on course to qualify for the 2022 World Cup. But before either can begin preparing for the heat of Qatar, they'll have to tame the cold and disadvantageous conditions of Hamilton, Ontario. The top two teams in CONCACAF's qualifying table meet at Tim Hortons Field, where frigid and icy conditions and a narrow turf field add to the intrigue in Sunday's qualifying match, the 10th out of 14 for both sides. Entering the day, Canada tops the table, a point ahead of the US and 2 points clear of Mexico. The top three teams at the end of the Concacaf Octagonal automatically qualify for the World Cup, while fourth place goes into an intercontinental playoff for one final berth. Both sides are missing key players. Canada's superstar Alphonso Davies is out as he recovers from myocarditis following a case of COVID-19. While US winger Tim Weah was not permitted to enter Canada due to his vaccination status. US goalkeeper Zack Steffen is also out, having not yet joined the team as he battles back tightness suffered at Man City. In their previous matchup in qualifying, Canada held the US to a 1-1 draw in Nashville. Brenden Aaronson scored the opener in the 55th minute, but silly Larin equalized 7 minutes later, off an assist from Davies, who was sensational on the night before exiting with an injury. Larin and Canada's Jonathan David are tied for the scoring lead in the octagonal, with each having 4 goals. Aaronson assumed Weah's place on the wing in the US lineup, which featured 2 other changes. Jaiya Zard's in for Jesus Ferreira at striker, and Miles Robinson replacing Walker Zimmerman at center back. For a second straight qualifier, Ricardo Pepi, the breakout star at forward in the fall, remained on the bench. Teams traded fruitless possession through the opening minutes until the US won a free kick in the 4th minute, some 30 yards out from the Canadian goal. Christian Pulisic's take didn't clear Canada's first line of defense in the box, though, and Canada cleared off a subsequent long throw-in to break on the counter. It was off another counter a minute later that Canada looked to have a threat building. Yunus Musah's crossfield pass for Sergiño Dest was intercepted by Sam Adekugbe, who played the dangerous Tajan Buchanan up the left-hand side, only to have Miles Robinson defend him well and salvage a goal kick. SI recommends in Canada, USMNT sees reference point. Opportunity on World Cup path by Brian Straus. Why Tim Weah can't play for USMNT in Canada by Wilton Jackson. How the US can qualify for the World Cup sooner than later by Avi Creditor, but off that goal kick. Disaster struck for the US. Matt Turner's long ball was intercepted in the center circle, and the Canadians turned that into an opportunity straight down the center, with Larin scoring the opener in the 7th minute. In doing so, Larin became Canada's all-time men's leading scorer, with his 23 career goals passing Dwayne De Rosario. The US had a chance to equalize a couple of minutes later, when Pulisic's corner kick picked out Chris Richards in the box, but the center-back couldn't flick his chance on target. Aaronson looked to be given a bit of a gift in the 28th minute, when Zard's cross was headed right into the winger's path inside the box, but his follow-up shot was blocked, and Tyler Adams' speculative blast from long distance went well over to end the mini-threat. Stay tuned here for live updates and highlights of goals and key plays from throughout the match. Here are the lineups for the match. The US closes the winter qualifying window in St. Paul, Minnesota, against Honduras on Wednesday, while Canada heads to Central America to face El Salvador. More soccer coverage. How USMNT can actually qualify for the World Cup next week. Canada's Davies gives hilarious Twitch commentary of World Cup qualifier. Date of World Cup qualifying around the globe. Who's in current table? Straus. Beyond the pedigree, Tim Weah's rise.